And after being in camp, I realized that's when I realized how good our O-line was, and just started to appreciate the fact that I could go against them every day. You know what I mean? It just kind of gave me the confidence to go in the game and be like, yeah, I'll be able to hold my own here,
right.
You know?
It's just another game, yeah.
This is Friends of Friends, a show about friends and affiliate of friends being involved in high-priority culture trends in order to push the culture in the right direction.
Welcome back to the Friends of Friends podcast. In this episode, we are joined by an individual who recently helped power a 12-5 Dallas Cowboys team into the playoffs. He tallied 36 solo tackles and 2 sacks. Before being drafted by the Cowboys, this individual was a standout athlete for the UCLA Bruins. During his time with the Bruins, he received first-team all-conference selection for the Pac-12. Please enjoy learning about Osa Odighizuwa.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Long time no see.
Bro.
If you could just briefly introduce yourself and what you're about, that'd be great.
Well, my name is Osa Odighizuwa. I play for the Cowboys. I feel like the main thing I'm about is just working hard. Everything that I've gotten has come through hard work, so I feel like that's probably the main thing I live by.
A big pillar in your life. So growing up as the youngest boy, what was it like having so many brothers or older brothers?
It was definitely crazy just because, it was just a bunch of boys. So things get heated at times.
Yeah, I can understand that. Were you ever bullied or anything like that by your brothers?
I mean, here and there, but not nothing
over
crazy.
The sticks.
Here and there for sure.
Once it got to high school, you say, yeah, and none of that.
I mean, to that point, they were all out of the house,
Okay, yeah.
But now, I feel like I definitely hold my own.
Oh, definitely. You're definitely holding your own.
If them reunions, you just got to let them know, push them around a little bit, hey, yeah, I know y'all feel this pressure right here.
Hey, man, I don't know if you see my brothers, though. They're still pretty big and very fit.
I see you.
It's good competition, then. Might have to set up a little boxing ring. See who's top dog.
I mean, we all do dabble in boxing and stuff too, so that would be interesting.
Some people don't know that you're a 3-time state champ in wrestling. So was it hard to choose between football and the latter?
Not really. I'd say it was pretty easy. I feel like football I just had more fun doing. Wrestling was extremely fun though too. But I feel like UCLA was really the best school for me, and then football was my favorite sport. So,
did you have offers for wrestling as well?
Yeah, I did.
Do you think wrestling helped you for football or prepared you better for football?
Definitely.
In what ways exactly?
Just balance, and then just feeling leverage too.
How was it like having a brother in the NFL while you're also pursuing that same dream?
I feel like it was extremely helpful and just motivating,
Yeah.
Kind of helped because he kind of laid out the blueprint a little bit, would you say?
Yeah. And then it's also just having that example and someone to aspire to, or a level that you can aspire to, and how attainable it is being right there next to you. You know what I mean? Helps motivate you a lot.
So in his off season, would he come back when you guys work out and stuff together?
We worked out a little bit that first off season when I was coming to UCLA too, my freshman year.
So did you always have the belief that the NFL would be in your future?
Yeah, because like I said, I was watching my brother do it the whole time, so I knew if I worked hard, it was a very attainable goal.
Gotcha.
I mean, there was definitely doubts sometimes, it's just but I knew if I kept working hard, it would all work out.
Definitely.
That's good.
So how would you say that Sam Johnson has helped change your game, both mentally and physically?
I feel like he helped me just preparing and just getting stronger, more flexible, more explosive for sure.
Whereas workouts physically demanding or more mental?
I would say it's more physically demanding.
Okay.
So how would you stack up, let's say, college level workouts to NFL level workouts?
I feel like you just have more time to work out in the NFL. You're probably going as hard, if not maybe a little bit lighter, but like you can work out more frequently and you do a lot more recovery stuff too.
Exactly how you want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No staying up, having to study classes. I said no classes, no
Yeah.
studying. It's straight grind, straight work.
You feel me?
Okay, so walk us through the phone call on draft night and getting that call from the Cowboys. And did you talk to Jerry on the phone?
Yeah, I did. I actually thought it was like I wasn't sure who it was because it was like as soon as I got the call, like everyone started cheering. So like it was a little hard for me to hear.
Loud as hell.
And then I saw the video on Twitter, and then that's when I realized I was on the phone with Jerry Jones. Wow, like
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I knew it was Dallas calling me.
That's lit.
You thought it was spam call?
No, I heard their voice. I just didn't hear exactly like who it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So much emotion in that moment.
Crazy.
So what would you say was your favorite memory from this season?
I mean, there were just a lot of them. I just enjoyed the games a lot. To be honest, the games were just my favorite.
I got you. That first year, taking it all in.
Yeah, just taking it all in.
What would you say the biggest adjustment that you've had to make preparing for a pregame situation? Like, did you change anything? Did you kind of form any rituals or like habits before games that you normally
I really
do?
just kept my same routine that I had from college. You know what I mean? And then I just had the same routine that I had from college. And then I just added like more massage, like leading up to the game. Like if it was possible, I get one the day before. You know what I mean? Just like more treatment and stuff added to it, just to be able to help me be consistent and just like more consistent with like the habits that help me be successful in college. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was at my most successful when I did this. So now it's like I gotta be able to do this all the time. You know what I mean? So really just like I feel like dissecting my routine that I had in college and then just taking the pieces that helped me the most and just emphasizing those,
Yeah.
As far as like me staying healthy.
Plus he added a little bit more drip,
Yeah.
That's that spider hoodie on, just casual.
Now that you got a taste of the playoffs, how bad do you want to get back there, and how bad do you want to go farther?
I mean, so like, bro, like extremely bad. And I know like how rare it is that you would get a team special enough to even make it to the playoffs, bro. So it's like, I was so grateful to just be a part of that this year.
Mm-hmm.
What was the atmosphere like? Kickoff, like what was running through your mind? Was the adrenaline up?
Yeah, I'll say so. But I was also calm because like I just knew like I was gonna act like I've been there before. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's just what it was. I'm like, I've played football before, so. And I have and after being in camp, I realized that's when I realized how good our O-line was and just like started to appreciate the fact that I could go against them every day. You know what I mean? Just kind of gave me the confidence to go in the game and be like, yeah, I'll be able to hold my own in here,
right. It's just another game. Yeah.
Knowing like when the dude went down, I just had to be able to hold it down for the guys that had been out there and had hopes of going to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Guys that are like further along in their career.
So what do you feel separates starting players versus backups on really any NFL team besides just God-given talent?
It depends. With us, I feel like there wasn't really too much of a drop-off, like, you know what I mean? Like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, especially like in the interior, I feel like we were all talented enough to be able to start, like I feel like we had 8 starters.
So it's really just people who capitalized more on their moments.
I mean, yeah, for me, it was just like I really got the spot because dude got hurt. So that was my opportunity. So made the most of that.
You worked for it.
Your opportunity is going to come, but you got to be ready for it,
Right.
Sir, you worked for it. All right, so now we're transitioning to our fast questionnaire round, just some fun questions to get to know you a little bit better. So first question is favorite anime.
Bleach.
Got you.
All right, best opposing stadium to play in.
I feel like the SoFi was pretty dope.
So far.
All right, who has the best drip on the team besides you?
That's a tough one. I'm not even gonna say I have the best grip on the team, but
No, I had to throw in that besides you.
Malik Turner be dripping for sure.
What would you say your spirit animal would be?
I have like two of them, like a lion and an elephant. But an elephant, I say, because like I'm a pretty chill guy, but you know, like an elephant is not an aggressive animal because it has no natural predators.
Right.
You poke it a couple times though.
You said what?
I said you poke it a couple times, and then then there's another side that appears.
You feel me? And I have a really good memory, I feel like, too. Like, I have a really good memory for the most part.
What was the first thing you invested your first NFL paycheck in?
First NFL paycheck. I mean, I just made sure I got like a good amount of it to my financial advisor, but I did actually buy a chain. Like, I purchased something.
Come on now, I had to.
What kind of chain we talking? I need some
It was
description.
like a rope chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
That bust down. Yes, sir.
Okay, just casual. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So what would you say is your favorite thing about being in the NFL?
Bruh, it's the dream. Like,
Yeah.
it's all of
living
it.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm having a wonderful time, and I'm extremely grateful to be here, bro. Like,
You ever pinch yourself yet? Just like
Nope.
it's time to wake up.
just like, I know it's real, but it's like at the same time,
Yeah,
'cause I can never really complain about anything.
that's dope.
I feel that. So have you picked up any new hobby in the last 2 to 3 years with COVID and minimal options?
I started reading a little bit more recently, and now I'm like actually I'm gonna do some goal setting here pretty soon, and I wanna read a couple books.
Second to last question: do you have any current passion projects?
Current passion project?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on one, but it's
He's like NBA.
let's see for the time being.
It's under wraps right now. We can't let the
Under
people know,
wraps
but
right now.
yeah, it's coming soon.
But
It's
we
coming
got
soon.
plans coming, bro.
I hear you. I hear you.
Last question for you. Friends of Friends podcast or any other podcasts?
Friends of friends, of course.
I see you tapped in with uninterrupted, so I mean, hey man, that's
Wow.
big. Nah, I'm just messing. We just want to thank you, Osa, for coming on to the Friends of Friends podcast. So if you have anything you want to plug or shout out, the mic is all yours, my man.
I just appreciate you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Appreciate
for
you,
coming
man.
on.
Yep.
Thank you all for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and share with your friends. And for further updates about the podcast and episodes, follow us on Instagram at friendsofriends.pod.